A terrible famine fell on the land, and a mother and father, wishing their son would survive, sacrificed themselves to the spirits of commerce and negotiation. The spirit took the child to an old lady who promised to take good care of him. One day, a cruel dictator marched into the town, claiming it was his. He forced all the children to work in the mines to extract precious rocks for him. For all the years he exploited the village, more and more children died. The villagers were outraged. Seeing all their children die for one man's benefit was horrendous. They launched various campaigns against the dictator, but were unsuccessful. By this time, Toruloshe had grown up and was a trained musician. He visited the many graves of the village and coaxed the children's spirits out of their bodies with his flute. He then led the spirits to the forest so that he could embed them into the trees and ease their suffering. A few months later, the dictator announced that he would be building a spectacular mansion in the forest. Deeply disturbed by the idea of losing all the village's children for good, Toruloshe went into the forest, chopped down all the trees and took them to a warm spring a few miles away so the spirits of the children could slowly leave the wood. Toruloshe took all the spirits to his house and let them live in his instruments. That very night, he buried his instruments next to everyone in the village's houses. The spirits made a lot of noise in the instruments and woke everyone up. The spirits told the villagers that they were to assemble on the mountain with their instruments. Everyone in the village came to the gathering, and they played their favourite songs and tunes. Within days, the whole town was a lot happier and less vengeful. As a result, the spirit of the mind gifted them with a beautiful pattern. Little did Toruloshe know, this pattern was the key that would render him a demigod. That night, a terrible storm befell the town. All the buried instruments were soggy and unusable. Yet Toruloshe insisted that the people of the village should play the next morning. The next morning, the sun could be seen dazzling across the lushy, vegetated plains which surrounded the village. Toruloshe had drawn the pattern which the spirits had given him on the ground near their meeting place. When everyone started playing, the pattern lit up and Toruloshe was visited by the connector spirit, who gave him the powers of music stones and made him a demigod. With this new power, Toruloshe was able to defeat the dictator and take the town back for his people. The dictator left the town and the people rejoiced. Instead of enjoying his newfound freedom, Toruloshe decided to embark on a quest to help as many people as he could through the transformative nature of music. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and join us back here next week.